How we doing, Meteorologist Steve Fundaro here. We're stuck on another cloudy, dreary day as we deal with this classic nor'easter. The path of the system is actually going to move a little bit more easterly opposed to northeasterly, so that favors our weather locally. However, that's just me nitpicking it. It's still going to be really windy, cloudy. We've got some areas of light rain and drizzle to be dealt with, and we have to watch those high tides. Big area low pressure still down to our south, and it's bringing in a few pockets of rain. Light rain, nothing too drastic or heavy, working into parts of the Outer Banks, northeastern North Carolina, and eventually into the south side. We're going to see that with some steady drizzle as well progress as we go into our Sunday. So umbrellas in the back pocket for you, or the back seat of your car just on standby, or really just a nice day to stay in and relax. If you don't have anything to do, that'd be nice because the wind is going. It is cranking with gusts currently over 30. That's what it's been like all morning, and it'll be even more significant along the Outer Banks where there'll be gusts over 40 to 50 miles an hour, causing bigger issues down along the Outer Banks. Big high tide, big surf beating up the beaches. Speaking of the high tide, around Hampton Roads, the next few high tide cycles, we got one going on this morning, then tonight, then tomorrow morning. Maybe just some minor tidal flooding similar to what we saw yesterday. However, along the Outer Banks, this is where there will be more issues with the high tide. Currently, the one going on right now is causing some issues on Highway 12 with some ocean overwash. Expect that later tonight, and then again for tomorrow morning's high tide cycle. So a lot of water moving around. That wind is going, beating up the beaches. Look at the look from Rodanthe here on the SurfChex camera, man. Washer machine conditions out there. We already know there isn't much room in beach down there anyway. It's the road, the dune, the ocean, pretty much. And then when you have these conditions, the tide, the wind, not looking good and favorable for the Outer Banks. So use extra caution if you're down along the Outer Banks. Now, what about the rain? We covered the wind, we covered the tides, the clouds. This system has been very tricky to forecast rain-wise. So we talk about the idea of just light rain and drizzle for us today. No significant heavy rainfall. This is the water vapor map. Let's just look out the window. These blues here, a lot of moisture. These whites, moisture. This brown and yellow is dry air getting wrapped up into the center of circulation of the system, which is right about here. That's cutting off the low from all of this moisture down in the south and the east of the system, so it can't get back into the area low and really keeps a lot of the heavy rain away from us. There will still be light rain around Hampton Roads with a little bit of drizzle. More steadier rain for the Outer Banks, but nothing too dramatic or heavy. So we kind of fare okay in that sense, but it's still going to be gloomy and dreary for our Sunday. I mentioned this at the top a little bit ago. The area low, again, is moving a little bit more easterly instead of northeasterly. That opens up the window for high pressure to work in a little bit sooner. So overnight tonight, we clear out pretty quickly. We'll still have the wind into Monday, but we get some sunshine to return. Then more tranquil conditions set up as we go into our work week with temperatures returning back to near 70 degrees. We'll have an update later on this afternoon right here on wavy.com, and then again later tonight on Wavy News 10 at 11. We'll see you there.